Alright, so I'm here with your Raw review in WWE going back to its shitty ways. I mean, the shit on this show was horrible for the most part. I mean, nothing really good. Let's get into the review. We have Sting coming out to cut a promo to begin the show. It was fucking bad. I mean, it was short. It was generic. It was lame. It was boring. I mean, pretty much every shitty adjective you could think of, it was that. I mean, it was like, I'm calling out Seth Rollins, who thinks he's great. I mean, it was just like so John Cena type. I mean, it was. I mean, just because it's Sting doesn't mean he gets a free pass. I mean, they have, like, you know, just because they were good 1,000 years ago doesn't mean, you know, they're fucking great now. You know, they still got to perform. You know, the Dudleys still have to perform. They still have to put on good matches. Sting still has to put on a good match and good promos. You know? So it was short, it was boring, it just seemed bad. It was like John Cena cutting a promo. You know, just not good. So, horrible way. Maybe not horrible, but it was a pretty bad way to start the show. It was a 5-minute promo. It was just bad. Then we have Rusev and Ziggler. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired of this Rusev and Ziggler bullshit. Here's what happens. Oh, Rusev versus Ziggler. They fight for 5 minutes, then Lana comes in, and then Summer Rae gets involved, and we get a shitty fucking brawl between the two women there. And then let me just go off on this for a second. So you have fucking... This doesn't make any fucking sense to me. You got Ziggler taking a fucking shower, you know, getting all naked and whatever. You know, then you have, I guess, Summer Rae just wanders into his locker room. Alright. And then you got fucking Ziggler saying that Summer Rae was only in there for like 2 seconds or whatever. You know, he said, oh, Summer Rae walked in, you put on a towel, then that's it. But then it flashed forward, it's like 2 segments later is when Summer Rae's leaving. So, I mean, just, I don't get it. It just didn't add up, really. Then they show Summer Rae, like, walking, like, 2 segments later. It's like, I don't know. It didn't really make any sense. And then Lana's pissed at Ziggler because Summer Rae saw him naked. How was that Ziggler's fault if Summer Rae walked right on in? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I get so pissed off at this shit. It's logic. It's just basic shit that a fucking second grader could think of. It just doesn't add up to me. You know, it's just too many holes in the Swiss cheese. And don't get me wrong, I like my Swiss cheese, but not here. I want fucking cheese with no holes in it. I want some mozzarella. That's actually my favorite kind of cheese. But that's besides the point. The point is, it's just all stupid. I'm tired of it. It doesn't add up to me. You know, why is Lana pissed at Ziggler if he didn't do anything wrong? So, you know. And then fucking, you know, then you got Summer Rae getting, like, fucking horny as fuck. She's probably all wet and everything like that, talking about how great Ziggler is. But I thought she has Rusev. I thought them and Rusev are going out. You know, I guess Rusev's not performing in the bedroom for Summer Rae. You know, I guess his dick's hidden under his fat. So, you know, maybe Summer Rae's not happy with it there with Rusev. So maybe, you know, and then if you're Rusev, why would you want to go out with a slut like Summer Rae who's, you know, salivating over Ziggler? You know, it's like, why would I want to date a slut who wants to get it, you know, get Ziggler's dick? You know, that doesn't make any sense. So then you got fucking, of course, Lana and Summer Rae brawling again there. Just stupid, same old shit. Tired of it. Oh, and by the way, too, one more point. I know I'm going off topic here, but, you know, I got my Heyman shirt on. Tweeted a picture of it, and Paul Heyman retweeted me. That was kind of cool. So he's retweeted me twice in my Twitter career. When I first got this t-shirt, I posted a pic of it on YouTube, or on Twitter, and he retweeted me. And then he retweeted me again tonight. I posted a picture of my t-shirt, said Ready for Raw. He retweeted me, so, you know, I love Paul Heyman, so that's pretty cool for him to do that. It's not like I'm getting fucking horny like fucking Summer Rae was, but, you know, it's pretty exciting. Almost, you know, I gotta admit, you know, almost popped the boner when I saw Paul Heyman retweeted me, but, you know, but in all seriousness, it was pretty cool. But anyway, that sucked there. 0.75 out of 5 stars. Boring fucking segment. Then we have Becky Lynch defeating Alicia Fox. Some decent, you know, back and forth technical wrestling in this match. But, I mean, it was fucking stupid. It was like a 3-minute match. Short. I know they're supposed to do the time limit shit. I don't like that, you know. I don't like the time, you know, limit. I mean, it's like, or we'll beat the clock, whatever the fuck it's called, because it just leads to fucking short matches. I mean, if you're going to do a 10-15 minute match with beat the clock, it'll work. But I'm for longer matches. I don't like the 3 to 5 minute matches. They always suck. And this one did too. I mean, it didn't suck. There was good wrestling, but it should have been longer. I mean, Becky Lynch and Alicia Fox are pretty decent wrestlers. But if you're given 3 minutes, I mean, what the fuck can you do? Nothing. So this match, 2.5 out of 5 stars. It's just not good. You know, I mean, it was alright, but, I mean, it's a fucking Divas match, you know. Then we have Ryback defeating the Big Show. What, 800 pounds of boring bullshit in the ring? You know, I mean, they're chanting fucking retire to Big Show. I mean, do you think that gets to him? Like, do you think he's fucking goes back into the, you know, curtain or wherever, you know, into Gorilla, and he does, you know, does he think that, not Gorilla's when you come out, whatever, but do you think when he goes, you know, back into the you know, whatever, the locker room, do you think he's thinking, wow, they're chanting retire at me every fucking week? You think I might, you know, I should retire? I mean, seriously, this guy needs to fucking retire. He's been in the company for, you know, longer than I've been alive. He's fucking overweight as fuck. I mean, yes, he's strong, but he's fucking 450 pounds. I mean, I don't want to see this guy fucking wrestling and then have a heart attack and fucking die. I mean, I guess I'm joking around a little bit, but seriously, I don't want to see this guy fucking die, you know, because he's working himself too hard in the ring. You know, and he's fucking just old, washed up, fat, out of shape, overweight. I mean, he's so slow in the ring. Maybe not out of shape, but, I mean, he's just fucking washed up, and I'm so tired of him. And Ryback, too. I mean, Ryback's just a roided up fucking horrible wrestler. No charisma for the most part, or at least he's not showing it. And Ryback is just like a smaller version of the Big Show. He sucks, too. You know, so we get a match here. Sucked. Few good spots. You know, I guess the shell shock was cool, but we've seen that before. You know, Big Show catches Ryback, and when he's going to do a splash, I guess that was alright. You know, and then Ryback throws him off the top rope. So, you know, a few good spots. But if you're talking like this was like a 10-15 minute match, no, it's not going to cut it. The match overall sucked. A half star out of 5. So, yeah. Then we have Charlotte defeating Brie Bella. And this is what I'm talking about. It's like a fucking 1 minute match. Not good. Boring. 0 out of 5 stars. I'm going to do a rant on the Divas Revolution because it's sucking fucking dick. It's just so horrible. You know, I mean, it is. It's just going right back to the usual. Shitty matches, shitty storylines, shitty everything. Yeah, you know, the girls are fucking hot, whatever. They're good. Who the fuck cares about, you know? Nikki Bella comes out with fucking, you know, she just looks like a I mean, you know, I like good-looking girls, but it's like Nikki Bella comes out looking like a fucking slut every week. She's got, like, tons of cleavage and everything like that. It's like, I don't know, you know, it's like, when a girl looks like a slut all the time, you know, and comes out, like, I watch her on Total Divas sometimes, and her outfits are, like, all this cleavage. It's like, if I see a girl like that out in public who, you know, is like a slut, and dresses like a slut, and acts like a slut, it's like, you know, it's not really a girl you're attracted to, you know. I want a loyal girl, a nice girl, a girl that dresses properly, you know. I don't want to see that, you know. I don't know, that's just my thoughts on it. What I'm trying to say is good looks aren't everything, you know. It's not like, oh, I love the Bella twins because, or I love Nikki Bella because she has double D's. No, I'm just like, you gotta fucking put on a good show. It's like, you can't, you know, fucking just go out there and, you know, have a bunch of cleavage and be, you know, okay, that's good, you know. No, I want to see good wrestling. That's first and foremost. Good wrestling, good promos, good talent. But no, it's fucking horrible. So, that sucked there, Charlotte. You know, fucking hell, and Charlotte's number one contender now. Oh, she's genetically superior. Well, you know, in all reality, she's a good wrestler, but I mean, she looks like a man. She sounds like a man. I wouldn't doubt if she's on fucking steroids or some fucking growth hormone. I mean, she's fucking almost as tall as the Big Show, it seems like. But, you know, she's a good wrestler and everything like that. But, I mean, all she says is, oh, I'm going to win the Divas title because I'm genetically superior. I mean, come on, get some okay, we get it, you're Ric Flair's daughter. Get some new fucking lines. I mean, okay, it's like, you're just going to keep repeating the same thing over and over again? It's like a fucking toy. You pull the fucking string and it says something. I mean, the toy's more fucking, you know, it's better at promos than Charlotte because Charlotte says one thing. At least the toy has like fucking 3 lines it says. But that sucked. Then we have Owens defeating Cesaro. And once again, I was disappointed at this match. I mean, a few good moves in here, but it was like a 10-15 minute match. And again, no good spots. I mean, a few, but not really. I mean, they just did their normal moves. They went through the normal you know, spots, and it was nothing entertaining, nothing good, nothing out of the ordinary. You know, it's like, if you're looking for something special, you know, if you're, you know, anywhere, like in a job interview or something like that, and the boss is interviewing, and he's going through 10 people, you know, and he asks, you know, what are you going to do to make the company better? And everybody's going to say, you know, oh, I'm going to work harder. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to be on time, whatever it is. It's going to go through the generic response. The boss is going to look for the guy who actually has a fucking plan and is actually different and stands out. Cesaro and Owens didn't stand out. They sucked. You know, I'm disappointed. You know, 2 good wrestlers, 2 people who I am very highly of, who I think very highly of and are good talents, they didn't come through tonight. Which was alright. I mean, you can't fucking put on a great match every night. I understand that. Maybe these people just don't have good chemistry together. I don't know, but I mean, you could give them a pass for tonight. But it just sucked. You gotta say it. It sucked. You know, I still love Owens and Cesaro, though. How could you not? They've put on many great matches here in this company. But, you know, it just sucked. So 1 out of 5 stars. Then you get this new guy for the Wyatt family. His name is like Strowman or some shit like that. He beats up Reigns and Ambrose, and it was, you know, okay. You know, it's like, they just debut this new guy, Strowman, whatever, and he's kind of a big guy, kind of a fat ass too, but he debuts, and he just runs over everybody, and he's like fucking one of the top guys in like fucking, just debuts like that, and he's fucking already beating up everybody, and I get like you should make guys look good and whatever. But I mean, look at guys like Cesaro. They've proven everything. He's proven he's a great wrestler. He's proven he's a great talent. And he's not even, you know, and the Strowman guy has gotten more shit handed to him in this company than Cesaro has in fucking like 3 years. You know, like a lot of guys in the company. And then this Strowman guy just walks right on in and he starts beating up Roman Reigns, who's a top guy. He just beats him up like it's nothing. And same thing with Ambrose. I mean, that's the part I don't like about it. You know, I think you should have to prove yourself in this company. And Strowman, I don't even think he was in NXT. You know, I've never even heard of this guy. He just comes right on in and he's fucking, like, elevated to a top spot. I don't get it. So, but I mean, I guess it was alright because, you know, he was looking like a beast and he was looking strong. So I guess it was alright. It's just bothering me, though, how he's, like, looking like a fat guy already. Then we have my fucking... I grabbed my gift card on accident here. A $50 gift card to Sports Authority. Again, that's besides the point. Then we have Paige and Sasha. And then, again, what I'm talking about. Fucking, it was a minute, fucking less than 2 minute match. How entertaining can you get? It was boring. It was stupid. It was pointless. I didn't like it at all. 0 out of 5 stars. Then we have the Dudleys defeating the New Day, and this is what I'm talking about. You know, just because you're the Dudleys doesn't mean you get a pass. The match was fucking horrible. It really was. It was boring. Maybe not horrible, but it was boring. No good moves, really. I mean, I don't know. You know, it was cool to see the Dudleys return, but I don't know going forward. I think they're really going to suck. That's my prediction. They're really going to suck going forward, and just because they have the name the Dudleys, you got to perform. You got to put on great shit. And, you know, they're known for their hardcore wrestling. Well, WWE is not that hardcore anymore. So, you know, you're not going to fucking have the Dudleys climbing a ladder and then they're not going to let them fall 20 feet through 4 tables. It's just not going to happen in today's PG era, probably. So, I think the Dudleys are going to... I really think the Dudleys are going to suck. I really do. So, the match was boring. 1 out of 5 stars. Just nothing, you know, just typical moves, nothing unique. It was boring. Then we have the main event. You know, you have Seth Rollins coming out, cutting a promo, whatever. Then Stephanie McMahon comes out. You know, I don't get what the fuck this is about. You know, fucking Seth Rollins is fucking saying he's just as good as Triple H. Then I guess Triple H is too much of a pussy to confront Seth Rollins, so he has to have his wife do it for him. I mean, you know, it's like, why isn't Triple H coming out here to confront Seth Rollins? But anyway, you know, I guess Triple H is fucking, you know, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. You know, maybe he's jerking off Vince McMahon there in the back. Oh, who the fuck knows? But anyway, you got fucking, you know, so maybe Triple H is, you know, he realizes Vince is in his 70s now. You know, he wants to take over the company pretty soon. Maybe he's giving Vince a few hand jobs or whatever. But anyway, you know, you have fucking Triple H or, you know, Stephanie come out, and then you have Cena, of course, fucking Cena. Just when you thought, you know, okay, we got through Raw, it's gonna be great. No fucking Cena, yes, no Cena. Oh, he comes right out. Oh, there's Cena. You know, coming out, and he just ruins my day when I see John Cena. A lot of people in WWE, when I see them, they bring down my day. But but Cena, he put on a good match at SummerSlam, so I guess he's not the worst. But you know, Cena comes out, and then he fucking says he's gonna have a match. You know, so basically all we got out of the main event is we're gonna have a match at SummerSlam for the U.S. title. I mean, that's not good, in my opinion, for the last segment. Okay, we got the announcement of a title match at Night of Champions. It's not like that's a good... It just didn't satisfy my wants here for wrestling, you know. Or for the main event. It just wasn't enough. And then Sting comes out and just stands there, you know, at the end. It's like, what's the point? At least have him do something. He just fucking stands there. You know, I don't know. Just kind of stupid to me. You know, and of course he's standing there with John Cena. Oh, yes, John Cena. He's standing there with Cena. You know, and this is what I didn't bring up in my Raw review, last week's Raw review. Fucking, you had Ric Flair coming out again, fucking sucking Cena's dick. I respect John Cena, he's great. You know, it's like, come on. I mean, so then you have Ric Flair fucking sucking his dick. Then you have him standing with Sting. I mean, you know, it's just fucking ridiculous. So, it just pisses me off. But, whatever, you know, the main event was stupid, in my opinion. It was boring. It wasn't good enough. So, overall, this show fucking sucked. I mean, strides lower than it was last week. It went way down, in my opinion. I'm going to give it 1.5 stars out of 10. Shitty show. You know, yes, you had Sting. Yes, you had the Dudleys. But they both failed to perform. They both failed to put on good shit. And overall, nothing really too great here. You know, you have the fucking stupid-ass thing with Ziggler and Lana and Rusev. And that shit, that's so old and so boring. I just want it to end. I wouldn't mind if fucking Pillman came back with a fucking gun and just shot them all. I mean, I'm just so fucking sick of that feud. Then you had the fucking, the Divas shit sucked. I mean, the fucking beat the clock shit sucked. You know, and everything else was pretty much shitty. I mean, the match of the night was fucking Becky versus Alicia Fox, which was a fucking 3-minute match. I mean, so the show sucked. You know, and I'm afraid WWE is going to continue to go down the shitter after, you at least you got fucking Rollins and Cena and Sting. That's pretty much the only good thing you got in this company. You know, Lesnar's gone, Heyman's gone now. So, you know, I think WWE is going to take a turn for the shitter again. Not that it's been in the shitter for a long fucking time, but I think it's even going to go further down into the fucking shitter. You know, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it won't. I hope it doesn't, but I think it will. So there you go, people. There's your fucking Raw review. The show fucking sucked. So there you go.